Right, sorry for the poor quality of the camera. My Apple Mac has died a death, and I've got a new motherboard to fit this morning. That will be fun. It should be a fly on the wall. There'll be spanners and little screwdrivers that don't fit anything else flying everywhere. So yeah, Chelsea back yesterday against Aston Villa. Right, what did I think for those two or three of you that watch these? Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, would you do me a big favour and subscribe and like the video? Obviously, the big goal is to get to 1,000 viewers, so that these things are monetized. How about that? An honest YouTuber. Right. Also, an honest Chelsea supporter. Now, Chelsea back and. It was weird though, with no crowd, wasn't it? It is weird, and I do think that all the teams I've seen so far have played at a slightly lower pace, and I think that's because there's no one driving them on. Yeah, don't like it. Be glad when the crowds are back. But football's football. So yesterday, Chelsea. What can I say? It was a surprising lineup actually in a lot of ways. You all know that I'm a big fan of Billy Gilmore, and I was hoping he'd be in the side because I know that Villa were going to pack, they're going to basically play a block, which they did. I was also surprised to see Ruben Loftus-Cheek on the left wing instead of Pulisic, but there you go. At least he didn't have a great game at left wing. He's not a left winger, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, but he got 55 minutes under his belt, and for a guy that's not played since January, that's good. One eye that's not fully open this morning. Sorry about that, folks. Not that my ugly mug's going to be made that much more watchable by a tired eye. Right. Yeah. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He got 55 minutes. That's all you can really say. Apart from that header when I think he'd had a 20 quid bet that he'd hit the corner flag with one of his teammates. Not a lot to say really. Obviously physically very good, but I don't think left wing's his position. Although I'm thinking perhaps Frank's just getting ready for the fact that we might not have Pedro and Willian for the last 5 or 6 games of the season. So if Callum Hudson-Odoi isn't fit, which let's face it, you could have a pretty good bet on, then maybe you don't really stuck with just having Pulisic as an option. But yeah, so right, I'll start at the goalkeeper. Now, Kepa. I know a lot of you will disagree with this, but I have actually coached a few goalkeepers. Those of you that know me know I went and got me coaching badges up to UEFA-B, and I have coached a few goalkeepers. You know that chance, the goal, the Villa goal, the initial ball that came into him, yes, it was from close range, but I want my goalkeeper, and I'm sure Peter Cech would have held that. He would have held it. And if you can't hold it, physically punch it away from you. Kepa has got this habit of patting it back straight into the centre forward. It's as if he makes a save and admires it. That's what I get from him. Oh, what a great reflex save. Let me get the cigar out. Yeah, that was good. Oh, they've scored. Oh well, I mean I could do about it. I'm probably being very unfair, I know, but that's what it looks like to me. I have got no confidence in Kepa. Good shot stopper on his day, but you got to be holding that. I've looked at it again and again and again in case I was being really unfair, and sorry, that's my thoughts. You're welcome to disagree. Football's all about opinions, isn't it? But yeah, That's my opinion on that one. Well, terrible goal to give away. Christensen just analysed it on Sky Sports, and Christensen did just basically let the guy have a free run. Got to be switched on. Rudiger and Christensen in that middle looked so dodgy, didn't they? I just thought to myself they were going to start playing some Shaky Stevens music in a minute, probably Green Door or something, because they were that shaky at the back. I was expecting to see Reece James at right back, but Aspie played there, and he played quite well. He's getting a lot of criticism for his crosses, but he put some decent crosses in. You know, when we only just, Giroud only just missed one. He was okay. What would I give? I'll give Kepa a 6 because it was only really one save that he pushed wide and a goal that he let in. I'll give him a 6. I'd give Aspie a 6 too. Bordering on 7, but I'll give him a 6. Alonso done all right. That's Alonso's sort of game. He hasn't got to defend. When there's no defending to do, he's okay. He's okay going forward. Wasn't his best game. Had one chance that I can remember. Didn't really get hold of it. I'm going to give Alonso a 6 as well. Rudiger and Christensen, let's get it out of the way. I'm going to give... Rudiger gave it away. There was one where he totally miskicked it. Didn't look really reassured all afternoon. I'm going to give him a 4. And Christensen, not his best day at the office. I'm going to give him a 4. Into midfield, Kante, who was my man of the match, I'm going to give him a 9 just for his work rate. And annoying Jack Grealish. I nearly gave him 10 just for annoying Jack Grealish to such an extent, but no, it was a 9 performance. I think 8. I'm going to go 9. Yeah, 9. I knew he could play there, although he didn't actually play a definitive deep midfield role because he was swapping over with Kovacic quite a bit, and he was managing to get forward. But I thought the little man was back to his blinding best yesterday. He was everywhere. So I can take Kovacic in and out of the game. Going to give him a 7. He was reasonable, but he was reasonable. That's about all you can say really. Ruben Loftus-Cheek on the left-hand side there. Not his position. Kept wanting to cut inside. You could see that. He's naturally a central attacking midfielder as far as I can see. Don't watch him every day in training. Trust him, Frank, but I think the experiment is just in case we lose Pedro and Willian. I'm going to give him a 5. Been out since January. Don't expect him to be out of this world when he first steps back on a pitch. But Willian. I'm only going to give Willian, I'm afraid to say, a 6 because he had every opportunity to shine yesterday. They were on their back foot. He was wasteful at times. Anything I will say about Willian yesterday that I was pleased with, it looks like he has been practicing corners because every corner, if you notice, beat the first man. Now sometimes the centre half headed it, but all you can ask for is to stick it plumb in the middle there. So yeah, a 6. Perhaps he's already gone in his head. Perhaps he's already left, but it wasn't one of his best games. Decent shot that brought a save that might have been going over anyway. But yeah, okay, it was yeah, 6. I think that's pretty fair. Giroud got what it says on the tin. Battled hard all afternoon. He was on for what, 70 minutes. Battled hard all afternoon, and big target. Got his goal. Took his goal well. A little bit lucky, but took his goal well. Yeah, he's Mr. Reliable, isn't he, really? That's exactly what he is. Brings people into play, which we missed when he went off, let's be honest. And yeah, I'm going to give Giroud a 7. So, the only one I've missed out, and I missed him out for a reason, was Mason Mount. Because I think if Kante hadn't been out of this world, Mount would have been me man of the match. Got so many haters on Twitter. I mean, that Twitter is funny. You know, it's not even... I used to get a little bit annoyed, you know. I used to think, how can you be so thick? You know, even if... You know, I'll have disagreements with mates in the pub. They've got a favourite player, or they'll think we should be playing this system. We sit and we discuss it, and sometimes we agree, and sometimes we beg to disagree. But that Twitter, it's just a load of hate. It's just a load of hate that seemingly from people that have never looked at a coaching course. It seems as if they've never watched a football match in their life. Some of them. But it's just hate, and it's. I laugh now. I don't even get involved. Very rarely will I comment, but I just think, oh my god, it's like an imbeciles convention, and yeah, really, really funny. But yeah, Mount. I'm going to give him an 8. He was buzzing around all afternoon. Lot of good work. That little run on the right hand side of their box, as we're looking, left hand side of their box from their goalkeeper's view, that Ruben, if he'd anticipated it a bit better, that'd have been a blinding goal. But yeah, Mount, the much maligned Mason Mount, I thought was really good yesterday, and his energy was something to admire. Pulisic, when he come on, again, you know what it says on the tin, and he got his goal. Probably a little bit fortuitous, but for a guy that's not played, you know, since God was a lad, he looked decent. He looked very decent. I'm expecting to see him play against City on Thursday. So yeah, I'll give Pulisic a 7 as well. Ross Barkley played well when he came on, you know. I thought Ross Barkley, and I am Ross Barkley's biggest critic. You know, Ross Barkley to me is what Mason Mount is to some of the Twitter expectors. And I've never rated Ross Barkley, but you know, the last 2 games before the lockdown and yesterday, he come on. I don't think he lost the ball once, because I was gonna jump down his neck, and I don't think he lost it again. He played really quite well. I'm going to give Ross Barkley a 7. And Reece James. Oh, Reece, I rate you so highly. You know, you are a future right back for Chelsea and England, but I don't know what you were doing yesterday. I honestly don't know what you were doing yesterday. I reckon you knew that I was going to give Christensen and Rudiger a 4 for being so dire at the back, and you thought, you know what? I can beat that. I'm going to give the ball away more times in 10 minutes than anyone else on this pitch has given it away in the rest of the 80. He was shocking. Absolutely shocking. We've all had games like it, haven't we? When we were playing, I've had games when I stunk the place out, and Reece, you stunk the place out. Let's just put it down to a bit of ring rust and wanting to attack, because he lost the ball in some weird weird positions when there was an easy pass on. But there you go. So yeah, that's me. I'm going to give Reece James a 3 and I think he's lucky he's got a 3. That was the worst 10-minute performance I've seen since the Mansfield Sunday League in 1986 when it was snowing. We had blue lines and Dave Leach gave well, it must have been 5 goals away. Just he was allegedly playing at left back, and I just think he was an agent for the other side. I think it was the Wolf back, not the Emmerdale lot, but yeah, we were, for me on paints, we were shocking, and Dave was more shocking than everyone else. But yeah, terrible game, Reece James. But you know what, Chelsea? 3 vital points, great possession, and I'm just looking forward to next season when we've actually got a proper. Oh, I missed Tammy Abraham. He came on. I'm going to give him a 4 because he didn't have a chance to do much, but didn't hold the ball up particularly well, and one header that I think is probably, I don't know if it missed the corner flag. I don't know. I don't know by how much, but I think he probably just missed the corner flag. Yeah, but yeah, and hopefully he'll get rid of his ring rust and he'll be firing on all cylinders again soon, because he is decent. I don't rate him as a top forward, but he's decent. So yeah, 3 valuable points when everyone else dropped points around us. Looking forward to Thursday. That really is my assessment at a game. I'm going to give Chelsea as a team 7 out of 10, and that's only because of the god awful defence and the goal that I think we should have prevented. Right, I shall speak to you after Thursday. Great to be back. If you do like the channel, please subscribe. Please give the video a like, and I'll see you all again soon. Up to Chelsea.